back. It has been over a month since Patriots OTAs ended, but the day is finally here. They hit the practice field, and it is the first day of training camp, and we're breaking it all down on Patriots Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Brett Alper, and the vibes looked immaculate. I don't know if you saw those videos on Twitter of Stephon Diggs losing that little puppy dog and having to chase after it to start, but that was just a little cute start to training camp, and I love to see it. And if it's officially here, Patriots football is officially here. It is July 23rd, and just about 2 weeks from now, we'll have preseason football. So if you're excited like I am, show the whole YouTube world. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up icon. It was also kind of a tribute. I don't know if you remember back in the day when the Patriots used to make Super Bowls all the time during the Dynasty era, and they would come out to Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train. Well, unfortunately, last night, Ozzy Osbourne passed away, and to open practice, they came out to Crazy Train. So a little tribute to the father of heavy metal, amazing artist, and it was awesome to see, and you could see that right there. Quarterback Drake Maye's first snap completion on a short crosser to Stephon Diggs. We'll break that a little more down later in the show. But my first takeaway, and this one was a big one. It was my number one question if we go about a couple days back when I had my top questions going into Patriots training camp, and was Terrell Williams going to be back? Well, he is back. And this comes from Sophie Weller. She covers the Patriots. And Mike Vrabel spoke to the media before training camp when they reported yesterday, and he said that he is back with the team and said, Big T's here. He's ready to go. Players were excited to see him, and I was excited to see him. And for me, this was gigantic because right now, Zach Kerr, the linebackers coach, was going in and being that guy as a placeholder. But I don't want the linebacker coach being the placeholder, de facto defensive coordinator going for the Patriots. I want that guy that's going to be smart, that you specifically hired over from the Detroit Lions to be here. Because I know Zoom kind of helps a little bit, but you're not having face-to-face interactions with your team. You're not being able to implement hands-on with the team. And if he wasn't there in training camp, we were going to get closer to the season. And him not being there, the Patriots defense might have lacked a little bit. But now that he's back, he can fully get engaged. And I'm ready for Terrell Williams to be fully on and see him on the sidelines once preseason starts on August 8th. My second one, a little bit of injury updates. And not much, but there was an absolute big one. And it was big for him personally. You had Austin Hooper and Vederian Lowe that is on the PUP list. The NFI list, Josh Minkins, he was on there. And Matt Collins started on the PUP list, but was activated before practice today. He didn't fully participate, but he was limited. Now, the one guy right here you can see who showed up, but didn't practice at all, and that was Jalen Polk. And I'll just flat out say it's not great. It's not great whatsoever that Polk is not practicing. Because, one, if he was hurt and the Patriots really saw that he was hurt, he would have been placed on the PUP list. So now that he's not, and he's not on any injury report whatsoever, but not practicing, it's kind of a question mark because, brother, you're fighting for a roster spot here. Last season in 15 games played in your rookie year, 12 catches, 87 yards, and only 2 touchdowns. And with the Patriots roster currently, as we see, you drafted Kyle Williams, you brought over Mack Hollins, you brought in Stephon Diggs. There's only 7 spots. And I don't know, a lot of people are saying that Jalen Polk, he has to show out here in training camp to be guaranteed a spot, kind of make the team. And you can't make the team if you're not playing. So it's not good for Polk at all to just be chilling on the sidelines. And the coaches see that. And if he falls back, it might be chopping block time for Mr. Jalen Polk. Now, before we get going a little further, I keep talking about it because it's exciting. Patriots football, and they play the Commanders August 8th at 7:30, but we will be live for our first watch party. My first watch party as the host of Patriots Today will be live at 6:30 Eastern Time, so subscribe and also join us for the Patriots Watch Party. We'll be having a lot of fun as we gear up for the regular season moving forward. My third takeaway, Drake Maye, baby. Drake Maye, after all those workouts, it looked like it paid off. And we saw a lot of tweets coming in, like day one of training camp. 8 for 9. Josh Dobbs, not that great. But Ben Wooldridge, 3 for 4. But for Drake Maye, it was insane in the offense. Like, Maye, Stevenson, Diggs, Booty, Douglas, Henry, Campbell, Strange. Like, it was looking really good. And we've talked about how much Maye is really becoming just a leader of this team, setting up workouts, kind of just being that guy to bring the whole team together. And that's what you want to see out of a second-year quarterback, being the one that can just get everybody in sync, being that chemistry factor, and even the coaches have seen it. Mike Vrabel, he talked about it yesterday, how he has seen him growing as that guy, how he was organizing team workouts with teammates. He said Maye took on 95% of the travel, and that's talking about his little workout with half the offense going into this season out in North Carolina. But the travel, housing, location planning, it's how Maye makes this his team is one of the storylines to track in camp. And he talked about it, being here in his second year. It's a lot different than his first year. You know what to expect. I think there are guys around here that are tired of losing, and we want to win, and I think that's what I'm most excited about. And you saw the connection between him and Diggs. Now that Diggs is not on the PUP list, fully healthy, that is going to be one hell of a connection, and I truly think that Stefon Diggs might get to that 1,000-yard mark. His first target and completion in period 1, Stefon Diggs. His first target and completion in period 2, Stefon Diggs. Getting that chemistry is the number one priority, and now that Diggs is fully healthy, looking like he's going to be ready week 1, if you can have your number one wide receiver and your quarterback just on the same wavelength, it's going to help. If you're ready for the Maye Diggs quarterback wide receiver duo like I am, if you're excited, go ahead, hit that thumbs up icon. And while you're doing that, if you look at the comments and description of this video, you can find Drake Maye jerseys 20% off. Go to chatsports.com/Maye jersey. If you want to get in the home, you can get in the home. If you want to get in the away or the throwback red, which is my favorite, go to chatsports.com/Maye jerseys. These are on sale, 20% off. After this week, they go back to $130. It's a little more money than you kind of want to pay, but if you want to be repping your franchise quarterback, the quarterback of the future, who I think is going to break out in 2025, go right now, chatsports.com/Maye jersey. Once again, we'll have that in the comments and description of today's video. Sticking with the offense a little bit, and it was not Stefon Diggs that kind of balled out. It was absolutely the rookie, Kyle Williams, showing out, making everybody kind of turn their heads like, oh, this is actually going to be a nice guy, a nice acquisition to, I can never say that word right, a nice addition. I'll just go with addition. Addition to this roster. But this is what Andrew Callahan, he covers the Patriots, I think for the Boston Herald Mass Live. Okay, thank you, producer Jack. They all bunched together to me. But Kyle Williams, he made a nice contested catch on a comeback route versus none other than Christian Gonzalez in team drills. It was a good throw by Maye, too. Williams' best routes have been outbreakers since he got to New England. And overall, on the day, 4 catches for the rookie wide receiver out of Williams. I was disappointed I didn't see my guy, Efton Chisholm, getting a lot of catches on the day. But overall, Williams, it's 4 catches and mostly working with the first-team reps. It's looking like he could be the wide receiver 2 and maybe even pass up over Pop Douglas as that slot guy. If he can show out in the preseason, which I'm mostly looking forward to seeing him do because I think it's very possible with the route running ability that he has, the pass catching ability, and the speed specifically that we saw at Washington State, it's looking like he could easily jump up to that second guy behind Stefon Diggs. And my last takeaway, and I'll talk about a little more than just the left guard, because the offensive line kind of struggled. I know Drake Maye went 8 for 9 in reps, but the offensive line still looked a little bit iffy at times. And we don't know who is going to be starting left guard. That'll be the first thing that I talk about is like Caden Wallace. He was not a specific guy that I thought was going to be part of first-team reps, but he was rotating in at left guard position. And Cole Strange and a guy that I was expecting to be one of the centers, Jared Wilson, also in the mix at left guard. And when you see a backup center who could be competing against Garrett Bradbury for that starting position because you drafted him out of Georgia where he played center, but he also knows how to play the interior at left guard and right guard. And, well, you have Mike Oweno at right guard, but now that you kind of are shifting him, playing him reps at left, it's clear as day to me that the Patriots don't 100% know who is going to be at that spot. Like, is it going to be Caden Robinson? Is it going to be Cole Strange? I thought Cole Strange had the upper hand easily, but if Jared Wilson shows out, then yeah, that could easily be a starter. And another thing that I want to talk about is just the offensive line. They allowed 4 sacks to Drake Maye today, and we call that sacks. Well, you're not in pads, and if you're getting to the quarterback with no pads on, how is that going to be once it puts on pads? That's a little concerning to me, but not 100% like I'm not really worried. And all of those sacks, from what I've read, from what I've looked up, from just kind of researching of what happened in Patriots' first day of training camp, it was Morgan Moses. Not a great day for the veteran right tackle, but it's day one. You can get those working up a little bit, but more worried about just left guard and who's going to start it there. I kind of want to see Jared Wilson. If Garrett Bradbury shows out and he's ready, start him, because a rookie guy at left guard is going to help a lot. So go ahead, pick a starter for me. You got Cole Strange or you got Jared Wilson? Type CS for Cole Strange or type JW for Jared Wilson. My final thoughts, it was a great first practice for the offense, for the defense. The offensive line struggled a little bit, but overall it was very exciting to see them back on the field, and just the vibes seem a lot better than we have in recent years. It seems like the Patriots are a lot happier. There's no, like, all the camaraderie. It feels different in this year, and it's kind of the first, I want to say, the most exciting Patriots training camp, but just overall season that we've seen from the Pats in really 5 years since the Brady era has started. So day one's down. We got a lot more covered, and we're going to be covering it for you on Patriots Today. So make sure you're subscribed. And if you also want to see some videos from training camp, I'm going and tweeting them out because I can't show you here. So go ahead, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram at TheRealAlper. And as always, let's go Pats.